Good morning, YouTube. Modern technology, I managed to figure out what, how to do better lighting. Okay, this is the bathroom. Okay, I don't know what that stuffing or whatever that is. It got worse, but it was like that in 2015. Today is January 6, 2021. And that's the toilet. And then this is it back here. I put paper down because it was like kind of damp there, and I have a roach thing, bait, like I was talking about, some baking soda. This is the tub. The reason I'm doing this video is, like I said in the beginning, is to try to get some attention and some help for my situation. And like I said, a reporter was here. That's the only reason I stayed, to bury my mother, because they wanted to kick me out the day before my mother's funeral. And this is what I was talking about, the pipes. Excuse me for keeping going back and forth. Remember in the kitchen, I'll show the kitchen again, that they had the covering. Well, it's gone. And very much aware of it. When they did the 2 inspections soon after I won the case to stay in my mother's apartment. Okay, this is the bathroom. The ceiling, amazingly, is fine for now. That's just the clothing line. Okay, and then that's the window and everything. And this is it. Amazingly, the ceiling, something about the difference between the material, that ceiling here in the bathroom, in the kitchen, and in the hallway. Okay, that's the covering there. Now, I couldn't show you before because I didn't know how to do the lighting of this video. So this is the inside of the kitchen sink that I told you about already on the uploaded other video. Okay, I'm trying to hurry up because they might come up here. And I know all hell's going to break loose once this is public. And I want that. That's the hallway you just saw. I want attention. I need support. Maybe a possible compensation so I can get my own apartment and don't have to be here. I'm not going to be shipped anywhere. I just need to know where I'm going to go. I am disabled. I was on an honor system, even though I was harassed and say open the damn door for 2 months. I know ad nauseum, I keep saying that, but it's true. I did do my part. I honored the agreement, even though people didn't come. They couldn't come because of the pandemic, short notice, like a social worker or legal representative. But they wasn't going to babysit me for 5 hours on Monday, 8 to 1, because I said 8 o'clock. They never came. That was January 4th, January 5th, 8 to 12. They wasn't going to do that. They wasn't going to babysit me. And that's the whole idea. This happened when I was fighting to stay in my mother's apartment. They said the repairs. It's always been about the repairs, about kicking me out. That's just a ruse. Because they really wanted to kick my mother out, hasten her death, upsetting her. Chelsea Additions, Bedford-Stuyvesant apartment, and she didn't want to go. And when she died, they said, well, who cares about the disabled daughter, kick her out. Even on the day of her mother's funeral, bodies across the street, let's go in there and repair it, make it uncomfortable. Well, the reporter was there. The same news station, I did call back, kind of slow-footed, but I'm hoping that if they even see this, they would come here. Because the only thing I want to know is just put me in one of the apartments or pay me incentive and then let me go on about my business. That's all. Okay, this is my mother's room. I told you I didn't want to slam the door. This is it. This is the whole wall. That's why I don't have a light here, because you see the wall. I'm going to stand back. And the boxes you see I did all of that for the past 2 months. And these bags are boxes. It has writing on there. I want to try to get rid of it. And then I'll get rid of it. Okay, this is that hole there. That hole was there when my mother died. It was still a wall here, but it was starting to peel a little bit. I got pictures of that 2014 to 2015, when the environmental people came and they said we could do it. And I said, no, it's private property. You can't do that because it's an outside firm, and she paid over $500 for them to come. I talked to them last night and they said, give me more information where they're going to ship you to if they have to ship you, because we got to be sure it's safe for you since you develop asthma, carpal tunnel, and disabled, and you don't want to go someplace where you can get sick with that virus. Okay, so that's the hole. That's the same hole that was there in 2014 and 2015, and now it's 2021. That's the wall there, and that's the wall. It was not peeling before, but now it is up there where the curtains are, and the floor, amazingly, the wood floor is fine. The wood floor is puckered from the humidity due to the roofing. I told you about that in the other video. But they need new parquet floors. And it's hot in here. Can't control the heat. The radiator, this is the radiator. You used to, I don't know what kind of radiator this is, but this was an original radiator. Back when I was born and raised here, you can, like turn it. But my godmother, Iris, said, take a wrench and uncover this and then do it. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. You do it to your apartment. The pipe is covered because I think it's not good for that pipe to be uncovered without having this. That's just boxes. I'll show you the closet. I'm going to have to touch the doorknob. The closet is not that bad. This is my mother's room. It's starting. That wasn't there before. And turn around. That's starting. So it needs a lot of work here. I never stopped them from doing work. So this is her bedroom. This is all of it. This whole wall just last year started doing that. But it was a wall there. It was plaster. That's why I took that light out, because after that, it looks like it's going to, And then it was open here where that hole is when my mother died, starting 2014 to 2015. And then this is the back of the wall. Okay, God bless. And then all of this is that wall. I was told by the environmental people and a friend, don't touch that, let them clean it up. Okay. Now, this is my room. This is all the boxes. I had to, that's the chair there. I was sitting on the box. These are all the boxes I did for the past 2 months. That's the fan going so I can have some sort of air. That's the wall here and the lighting. And this is it up here. I put that up there because it was some black stuff. I don't know what that is. There was some stuff. And so I put it up there. I stood on a box and put that up there so I could sleep. And that just happened last year. That wasn't there before in 2015. That just happened last year. And whatever that is, that's the thing I was covering, but I couldn't cover that. I couldn't afford to get some more stuff. And that's the ceiling. All of this is the ceiling. And I got to get rid of this, all the stuff. But my stuff was always protected. Whatever is always protected and everything. I always had it covered, always boxed. So my stuff is clear and everything. And that's the door there. I'm going to open it. And this is the closet. The closet is okay. Whatever material they use for the bathroom and the kitchen ceiling is fine. I have to get rid of those. That's stuff I have to get rid of. That's boxes that's been protecting my stuff. And over here in the corner, you see, everything is fine. That's the closet to put your coat in and stuff. So this is the living room. And roach things to keep the roaches out. I had a surprise just recently. That's a sign that it's time for me to go. But I killed them. So that was once every 4 years, a big roach. I don't get those. Once every 4 years. Okay, that's over here in the corner. Down here on the floor. Okay, and that's the living room. And usually I keep that covered but I had to uncover it because I thought they were coming, and I wasn't going to keep climbing up and down trying to cover that. So, okay, like I said, the reason why is I'm trying to get someone to come. I'm trying to negotiate a deal to try to get out of here and all of that. That's the reason why I'm doing this. And that's the kitchen again. Very much aware of what's going on. They are aware of what's going on, NYCHA. So they're going to try to pretend I got tapes. And I know you're asking, do you have, yes, because my lawyer knew about it. And when the environmental people come and they gave it to the judge when at the time, I'm going to tell you this, the judge knew this at the time about the condition. It was starting to get bad, but not as bad as it is now. It's 2021. The judge, for me, whether I should stay in my mother's apartment, she said, well, are there reasonable accommodations? Are you helping her? What are you doing? Besides trying to take out the toilet and to flood her out before I make a decision. That I mentioned on the other video, that they were supposed to do a mandatory clipboard inspection, but 5 people pushed their way in. This was 2016. This is before I had the lawyer, late 2016. This was around April 2016, late 2016, around December. That's when I was assigned a lawyer because I'm disabled. But she was aware of all these conditions. Not the sink, because the sink didn't get flooded yet. It was after I won, you get the picture, after I won the right to stay in the apartment, that's when the kitchen sink was flooded. Okay, and then the second reason why I'm doing this video is 2 days I waited for them. I wanted you to hear them saying something while and talking about it and what they're going to do and what's going to happen to me while you look at the apartment. But I said I'm not going to be sitting up here today. I'm getting things together now because I got to get off because they may come today. It's January 6th. But I want you to see this ahead of time. And those are boxes. That's the box I'm going to sit on. That's the box I sat on 4 hours on Tuesday, 5 hours on Monday because the chair and stuff is all packed up. And that used to be a washing machine. My mother had her own refrigerator, washing machine. All that got messed up from the 2 filthy apartments. This one was filthy too because it caused her death, I believe. But I'm no expert. The environmental people tried to warn my mother about getting out of here. Judge wasn't too happy that I had private environmental people when I was fighting to stay in the apartment. So all of that is been documented. Okay, I'm going to go now. I don't know what's going to happen today, but sometime towards the end of the week, if you want to comment or anything, fine. I told you I was going to be in the background to talk about this and everything. So I thank God I've figured out the lighting on how to do it without waiting for the daylight, because I don't want them catching me doing this, because all hell's going to break loose anyway. But I don't care and everything. What could they possibly do? What they could possibly do to me? So that would be especially NYCHA, Wavecrest Management, RDC. I don't know. Maybe things might work out, and I'm hoping so. All right, thank you, YouTube. Today's January 6th, and it's after 7.